encourage everyone, read the law, understand the law, and all of us should be stakeholders in the justice system. We should know and we should complain about the budget that our justice system is getting. Do you know how much the judiciary is given? Less than 1% of the total national budget is given to our judiciary. And then we complain about the courts, we complain about the judges. Less than 1% of our budget is given to the judiciary. So we should all be stakeholders. Whether we are doctors, we should know laws about the practice of medicine, about patients' rights, about laws on the prices of medicine. Because all of the different aspects of what we are doing in whatever profession we are in, laws affect us, and there are rights and responsibilities related to whatever work we do.
Many of the cases that we handle also require multi-sectoral effort. So it will really help us to know if we need a doctor in this case involving violation of children's rights or women's rights. Sino pwede nating puntahan? If we need a psychiatrist or a psychologist, since we are dealing with a disturbed person, for example, traumatized person, many of these things we are not prepared to handle because we are not trained to do these things. So we will need the help of people in your profession, doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, and therefore it will really help us to know that there are groups which are prepared to work with us in many of these cases.
Yeah, just I think before we wrap up here, and we've exceeded the time, although there's great interest, I'm sure some of you is still engaged with our writers, with our speakers. Just by way of answering also, in closing this activity was all about mobilizing communities. It was the very theme here. And exactly as mentioned here, we need to engage other sectors. The lawyers cannot exist in a very fully functional justice system without being complemented with the expertise of other persons. Law and business, law, economics, law and psychology, law and medicine, all this would complement in even reinforcing a fully functional justice system in this country. And that is the very purpose why we want to engage lawyers with other sectors of society. Both of you will learn from each other. Law is a form of regulation, as we have seen today, but at the same time, it is supposed to thrive within certain contexts, within certain social, political, and economic contexts. And the effectivity of law is only as effective as the other systems would reinforce a justice system in this country. That is where engagement comes in between lawyers and communities in this regard. Whether you're from the low income or well-endowed communities, you all will have a stake in doing this. But I think one of the most important learnings we have for today from our two storytellers, including Kaka here, is the very context within which law can be effective. And communities are a source of strength, a source of inspiration, but at the same time, the very persons in the communities, especially the marginalized in this country, would have the greatest need for the services of lawyers and other professionals like you. And we hope with this short activity that we have brought to you the need for mobilizing communities and engaging lawyers in this context. I'm sorry, but we have some time constraints. I know there are other more interesting activities that you may want to do in the middle, after this very enlightening session. We thank you for your sharing, and we hope that you will be able to engage them. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. We have a class picture here. This is a must for us. Can you kindly, where do we take it? From here?